Hi, I'm Maggie Lake, your host for this special UN Global Compact series, Financing a Sustainable Future, CFO Insights. You'll hear from the chief financial officers who are part of a special task force convened by the UN. They are using their platforms and influence to reshape the future of corporate finance and invest to help achieve the Sustainable Development Goals and build a resilient future. This is CFO Insights. Why was it important for you to participate in the task force? And, why is the CFO point of view important in this discussion?
Well, I sort of think of it like this, that CFOs are sort of they're really the heart of a company, right? They're in charge of trillions of investment. They're usually in charge of investor communications, many times also in charge of communications with their employees, et cetera. So to me, they're really at the center of all that investment activity. That's the main driver. They have the ability to influence change in the organization in some unique ways.
If we look at PIMCO, you're one of the largest bondholders in the world. You have a lot of sway. So how are you using that platform to drive change around sustainable development goals?
Increasingly companies, of course they care about a lot of things, but they care what certainly big investors think. They care what rating agencies think, and we can help guide them. This is a journey for us all. When you think about sustainability, some of the challenges that we have, we're happy to share knowledge that we have, what we think people care about. Also, what's going on in their industry that they may not be aware of, what their competitors are doing, maybe looking outside of their particular industry and learning from others. That's one of the things that we're excited about the task force, because it allows an interaction that normally wouldn't be easy, between people that are in different industries and different geographies.
How can we move beyond the sort of short-term mentality and incentivize these companies to build for the future?
I always describe it this way. Just the pace of change is accelerating. The challenges we have are tremendous, but that means the opportunities are also tremendous. So I think more and more companies are coming around to that view. And by putting sustainability at the center, they realize they're creating value, right? And that's what their employees want, that's what their consumers want, and that's what their investors want.
So around that opportunity, what are some of the innovations that you're seeing that you're excited about and maybe that people don't know enough about?
Green bonds are growing, of course. That's an important element of the marketplace. And you could say together, right now, it's about a $2 trillion marketplace. But what we forecast is sustainability-linked bonds will be much bigger than the green bond market. So we're talking about a multi-trillion dollar marketplace in just a few years. And that allows companies to set targets with respect to sustainability across a broad spectrum of issues, across all the SDGs. They may set KPIs or they may do use of proceeds, but it's a great way for them to attract capital from investors that want to align their investments with that.
It seems like an enormous amount of opportunity that a lot of people are running at. How can investors differentiate between the real opportunity in the ESG space and some companies or issues that may be sort of merely wrapping themselves in the jargon? What does due diligence look like this day? How do you navigate that opportunity?
I always say, don't let perfection be the enemy of the good in this space. Even the issuers, which you might say, okay, the structure, the quality is not quite as good as the best. It's still a great development. It's great for the companies. It's great for the marketplace. We as investors and other sophisticated investors, we will sort it out if there's a problem. But the most important thing is to keep moving forward and keep letting this marketplace develop.
We have all these development goals that need to happen, projects that need to get off the ground. There does seem to be a financing gap as we try to move through this and rapidly move forward. What are you seeing? What are some of the innovations? What are some of the programs that are happening to help bridge that financing gap? And do you feel optimistic that progress is being made on that front?
SDG number 17, it's the most important thing that we can think about in many respects, at least in terms of closing this financing gap. People should take a fresh look, if they haven't, at what's changed in the past few years and the ability to partner with these institutions to find those investment opportunities. And in many cases, once again, it's ripe for opportunity to partner with development banks, public partnerships, as well as partnering with industry groups and pooling, in many cases, maybe pooling investments together in ways that haven't been done before.
Thank you for watching CFO Insights. For more information on the CFO Task Force for the SDGs, you can head over to www.cfotaskforce.org and share your insights on social media using the hashtag CFO Task Force. Don't forget to tag the UN Global Compact @Global Compact. We'll see you again soon.